Remember the Piltdown Man? In 1912, workers digging a hole in Piltdown, England uncovered a jawbone and a piece of a skull and handed it over to amateur archaeologist Charles Dawson, who then claimed it was the missing link between apes and humans, dubbing it the Piltdown Man. All kinds of models were created to show what Piltdown Man must have looked like, and the skull was then placed in a British museum where for over 40 years millions of people were shown it and told this is where you came from. But then in 1953, scientists re-examined it and discovered it was a fake. The skull was actually a human skull and the jawbone belonged to an orangutan. The teeth had been filed down to make them look human and the bones chemically treated to make them look ancient. The London Star labeled it the biggest scientific hoax of the century, and it was such an embarrassment for the British scientific community that they opened a probe about it in Parliament. But think about all the researchers who intensely studied the bones for 40 years but couldn't see the scam, though afterwards it seemed pretty obvious. How could highly qualified scientists miss this? Because evolutionary scientists so wanted to believe that we evolved from apes, it blinded them, and so they uncritically accepted it as fact. This just goes to show that being a scientist doesn't protect you from bias, which is what led Darwinists who didn't have any evidence to say, we'll just invent the evidence.
I'm not a puppet, I'm a real boy.
And it's also a reminder to us that to question a scientist's assertion isn't the same thing as questioning science, because the greatest thing that scientists have discovered is that people will believe anything as long as they claim scientists have discovered it.